Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope all of you are doing well. This is your host Nisar. So today I am back in Quebec province once again. I have my US visa interview scheduled here, B1 B2 visa. So I just wanted to give you an update, give you all guys an update on that. Time right now is 10 a.m. My interview is scheduled at 10:45. I'll go in and come out and I'll share my result with you and then what all questions the visa officer has asked me. So stay tuned. Hey, I am back in Ottawa. I went to Quebec City to give my visa interview, but I had to rush back because I had a work day today. I gave my interview yesterday, that was on 27th of October, and today is 28th of October, Friday. Now, I wanted to divide this video into three parts. One being the step-by-step process on how you can apply for visitor visa for United States. Two being what is my timeline. From start to end, like when I submitted my DS 160 and when I got my appointment and all that, and three being what were my questions being asked when I attended the interview. Now let's jump into step one, step by step process how you can apply for US visitor visa. So in this, the first part would be to get a 2x2 photo of yourself, a digital copy, because this is required in order for you to start your application, DS 160 application. Once you upload that photo, you will get to the next page wherein you'll start filling out your personal details and all that. So I will do a detailed video on how you can fill the DS 160 and link it somewhere here. You can check it out after this. So once your DS 160 is complete, that is part A. Part B would be to book an appointment after paying the visa fees. So this is gonna charge you somewhere up to $160 if I am not wrong, and once you pay that amount, you will be redirected to a site wherein you can book your appointment based on your place and availability of dates. And once this is done, you just have to show up at the consulate office which you have selected, and this is all the process. So it is fairly simple. I know it's not that simple, but it's manageable. You can do it. Now let's jump to step 2. As many of you guys may have seen, I have told in my first vlog that I am going to Staples to get a digital photo of myself to apply it for US visa. I'll leave the video up here if you want to check that out. So I got my passport size photo, the digital photo, on 21st of September if I am not wrong. Then I got lazy, I laid it off for 1 week, and I submitted my DS 160 on 27th of September of 2022. So what happened was that after I have submitted, I have paid the visa fees and I was trying to book an appointment which was available. To my surprise, only slots were available for 22nd of October 2023. You wouldn't believe, I was shocked. So I thought, let's apply this for now and see what happens on later stages. So at that time I have opted out for October 2023 appointment, and that was done. Then I was discussing this with my friends. Then a couple of my friends have suggested that if I keep checking the website, there might be some cancellations and I might get an early date. So that's what I have been doing. Actually, I had been doing. So after that, I was checking the website. Then I got my date for January 2nd in Vancouver of 2023. I thought, okay, I might tour Vancouver as well because I have never been to Vancouver. And then again, I was looking into it. Then to my surprise, I got one for December 2nd in Ottawa itself, where I stay. Then I thought, chalo, this is good. I have 2 months, I can prepare myself and all that. Then I was just randomly checking once again. Then I got a date of 27th October, that too in Quebec City. I was like, okay, I had to travel for 500 kilometers and take a day off from my work, but ek kaam ho jayega na. So I thought, chalo, let's book this. And then and there I have booked that. So in these cases, when you are scheduling or when you are looking for new appointments, right, to the earlier date, you won't have much chance to decide. As soon as you see the date, you'll have to book that instantly, or else someone is waiting at the other side or someplace else for that slot. So that's what I thought. I did not give any second thoughts. I said, okay, let's book it. That's done. So this was my timeline. So I submitted my application on 27th of September, and within 1 month I got my visa appointment. That is on 27th of October of 2022. Now to the third part of this video, that is what happened during my interview. So my visa interview was scheduled at 10:45 a.m. on the 27th. So I have reached the office at somewhere at 10 a.m. and then once I have reached there, an officer approached me and asked me to verify my name so that he can tick me off that I am present for the visa interview. Once that is done, I had to stand in a line wherein one by one people were called inside the consulate for their process. Now when my turn came, I entered the building. So the first step was to get a security check. Everything you have had to be kept with the security, and then you go through your routine scan whenever you enter. This happens whenever you enter an official building. Once that is done, you are directed into another room wherein you find 3 windows. Window 1 and 2 were for document verification, and window 3 was for interview and then biometrics. This consulate office was very small actually, Quebec City 1. I have heard that, but seeing this in person, I was a little bit surprised. So during the security scan, the security or the officer would hand you a token number. You go inside the room 2, you sit there, and someone from window 1 or window 2 call you up. So when it's your turn, you go up to the window, you present your documents, whatever you have bought. So the important documents here are the DS-160 confirmation. This you will get once you have submitted your DS-160, and then your appointment, your legal status, wherever you are residing. For in my case, I am in Canada, so they have asked for my permanent resident card and your passport and a photocopy of yourself which is less than 6 months. So once you present it to them, they'll just verify it, see if everything is matching or not. Once that is done, they will ask you to simply sit down, and in counter number 3, the officer will call you for an interview and then for biometrics. So I sat down for a couple of minutes, and then officer came, he called me up for the interview. My interview was fairly simple actually. He just asked me a couple of questions. The first question was, he asked me where you are going. I said I am going to meet my relative. He has been in US for a couple of years, so I just explained it to him, say that I am going to meet him for the new year. And he asked me how many days I'll be staying. I am planning to stay there. I said couple of days, that's it. Then he said safe travels, and then he kept my passport. That was very much simple. So in my case, it was fairly simple, but I don't think this applies to everyone. Based on where you are located, based on your travel history and all those things, the questions may vary. So you'll have to look out for that. Now, once the interview is done, you are simply asked to exit the building. They'll just keep your passport, and that will be, mailed back to you in a couple of days. The way you get your passport back is that generally that will be mailed to the address which you are, giving it in DS-160. In my case, I gave my interview yesterday only, that was on 27th, and on 28th today I have received an email that my passport is ready to be dispatched by Canada Post, and it will be reaching me in 2 business days. As tomorrow and day after tomorrow it's day off, I think by Monday or Tuesday I will get my passport back, and I'll update to you and how many years of visa I have got. In general, some people get 1 year of visa, or 5 years, or 10 years. We don't know until we get our passport back. So let's see, fingers crossed. Now to give you some bonus information, on 25th, 2 of my friends went to Toronto to give their visa interview. One of them was here as a student, and other was on work permit, and for them as well the questions were fairly simple. As for the student person who is here, he was just asked to present his curriculum documents and his marks percentage and all that, and he had basic questioning like where are you going and when are you planning to come back. And to my friend who is on work permit, they have just asked him his reason for travel, and then since how long he has been staying in Canada, and then where he is working. Only these 3 questions were asked. So I have already told you the type of questions which are being asked for student, for work permit holder, and from PR holder. So you can extrapolate from this. I know its questions are not almost same for everyone, but you get a general idea of what's happening with these visa interviews if you are watching this video in couple of months. That is it for the video, guys. I hope this video was helpful to someone who are in process of booking the appointment, or who has just started their journey, to get an US visitor visa. Do let me know in the comment section below if you have any doubts. I will try as much as possible from my side to help you out. All this is based on my personal information, so beware of that. Do share this video with your family and friends who are in their process of applying for a visitor visa. I will leave the links in the description below for how to fill your DS-160 form, and from where you can book your appointment and all that. Do check them out. Do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Bye bye, take care, and have a great day.